Can you actually believe it that Andrew Garfield stole the role of Spider-Man from the likes of Zac Efron, Daniel Radcliffe, and Robert Pattinson? Well, here's exactly how he did it. Andrew Russell Garfield was born on August 20th, 1983 in Los Angeles, California. Garfield began taking acting classes in Guilford, Surrey when he was about 9, and he appeared in a youth theater production of Bugsy Malone. At about 15 years of age, he began gaining more interest in acting and joined the theater group, just as a hobby at first, but eventually went to study acting at the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama in London. At first, he was really in love with the stage. After graduation, he performed in productions of Mercy at the Soho Theatre and Kess at the Royal Exchange Theatre. And he received the Men Theatre Award in the Royal Exchange Theatre's Romeo. Honestly, he was thriving in theatre. The Most Outstanding Theatrical Newcomer of the Year award from the Evening Standard newspaper, because of his role in Kess. He made his British television debut in 2005 in the Channel 4 drama Sugar Rush. But it wasn't until 2007 when he got a role in Doctor Who as Frank. And after receiving this role, did his reputation of becoming a film and television actor began to gain a lot of public attention. Slowly but surely, the media would continue its telepathic prophecy of naming him in Variety's 10 actors to watch. It had some short names attached to it, such as Tom Cruise and Meryl Streep. So Andrew got sent back to Britain faster than they could leave the European Union, and back in Britain he premiered in Boy A, which they actually gave him a BAFTA award for Best Actor. It just seems like every time he needs to recharge his batteries, he just gets kicked back to Britain and it's like, oh, I'm ready to go, mate. And what did he do after achieving more success in Britain? He came back to America. It's a real defiant L. But maybe not so, because after he came back, he finally got his big break after like his 100th time back in America. Appearing as one of the founders of Facebook, in the social network as Eduardo Saverin, which gave him nominations for awards such as BAFTA and the Golden Globes yet again. This man literally is the king of awards. Like, he keeps getting nominated. All the magazines are like, oh my gosh, this is such a good actor, you need to watch out for him. It's like we're being foretold the prophecy as it's happening. Like, you cannot have it any more clear. Honestly, I'm not even gonna list any more awards because you get the idea. So yeah, Never Let Me Go, more awards, yada yada yada, trans woman. Oh right! The moment we've all been waiting for, Spider-Man. Honestly, he beat out a lot of people for this role that were kind of much more famous than him. Not even kind of, they were much more famous than him, such as Robert Pattinson, Daniel Radcliffe, Josh Hutcherson, and hell, even Zac Efron threw his hat into the ring. And he beat all of them. And you want to know why he beat all of them? Because his agent at the last second sent the casting director a picture of him in the Spider-Man costume when he was like a little kid. Wow. I'm literally not joking. That is literally the reason that he got cast as Spider-Man. This is literally a direct quote from the director. Quote from Mark Webb, though his name may be new to many, those who know this young actor's work understand his extraordinary talents. He has a rare combination of intelligence, wit, and humanity. Mark my words, you will love Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker. Now, of course, that is the way of kind of just saying that he's kind of taking the chance. And it was kind of mentioned how that little photograph like gave like that sign to him, and it's like, I want to take this chance. I could go with like a more established actor, but like, I think he's the right choice for this role. And I definitely agree. Unfortunately, of course, it was still the best Spider-Man in the worst Spider-Man, so. And with this slingshot of an opportunity, he was so close to being much more. But of course, you know that Marvel ate Spider-Man, and then they were like, can we get a real British actor in here? Jokes aside, after getting the boot, again, I'm kidding, he stepped away. He went on to get another massive role in Hacksaw Ridge. Like, damn, this man keeps getting punched in the face, and he's soaring. Like, he keeps getting big role after disappointment and disappointment. And don't get me wrong, it's not that much disappointment, but like, damn, he keeps getting kind of like relegated to the side, and he keeps coming back, and that's just amazing to see. Although he did still enjoy playing lower budget drama productions before this time. Should also mention he was in Silence, directed by Scorsese, where he lived and breathed as a Jesuit. Around the same time, he had also played in Breathe, which is about a young man paralyzed by polio. He tried to dip his toes in the thriller genre in Under the Silver Lake, and it didn't work out so well. You know, he can't carry every film that he's in, you know? He's pretty good, and when he has actors that actually compliment him, you have The Social Network. Then he went in mainstream plus the eyes of Tammy Faye, and then the moment we all been waiting for. The other moment. Tick, tick, boom! No, that wasn't the moment you were waiting for. Not even for the Best Actor nomination. Okay, fine. Spider-Man No Way Home! After thinking that he was done with Spider-Man, he came back in a role as the best Spider-Man from the worst Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland. This agnostic pantheist, yes, that's what he calls himself, really has had quite the career. And he has just come out in a film, We Live in Time, which has come out with rave reviews so far. Honestly, I know we've been talking about Spider-Man a lot, but we really can't forget the MJs of the universe. So let's take a look at this next video on how one of the MJs, Zendaya, became one of the most powerful women in Hollywood.